What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. So, very great start to the month. So, Monday, what I decided to do was deposit 5K into a personal live account. I decided to reopen my live account. The last time I had a live account, personal brokerage with Trade was in February, where I flipped 5K into 20K, and I was risking pretty heavy to do that. And then I withdrew my balance, and I didn't want to go and touch a live account until I did say I didn't want to go and open another live account until I had like 6 figures to comfortably put in. So like when I say comfortably, that means I would have to have like $1 million liquid in order for me to put like 100K in, right? Comfortably. That's what I wanted to do initially. That was my goal. But now it's like I've kind of gotten a little bit more comfortable, and I really want to. My main focus now, like starting from November, like I'm always trying to find ways to improve, right? And this is definitely an area that I can improve on. So I opened this live account just to really prove that I can, show that I have longevity in this game. Longevity. I can't fucking say words, bro. Longevity in this game, right? I'm really trying to prove to myself that I can stay in this game long term, because with prop firms, I'm just trying to maximize my return on investment, right? So again, I'm risking more and I'm maximizing my return on investment, but also my risk to ruin increases as well, right? So I'm potentially blowing more accounts, even though I'm making back 3x, 4x, 5x, whatever I'm investing. I'm not keeping these accounts for a long time. And that's my goal with this live account. I'm trying to keep this live account for a long time, and it's going well so far. I mean, I've had it for like a couple of days, and I deposited 5K into this account, and I made 5.4K within 4 days, right? Since Monday to now. And I've just been capitalizing on the very nice apparent setups. And today was a beautiful day. I think yesterday was a beautiful day as well. And then 2 days ago in Asia, we had a nice, beautiful day as well. So I capitalized on all of that. And that's the result. So now I'm really just trying to focus on steadily growing this account. I'm trying to keep it for forever. Really, that's the main purpose, right? Because it's a personal live account, personal funds. I'm trying to grow it slowly. Just only take the really good A+ quality setups that appear. And that's my goal with this account. So with that being said, I'm trying to turn this account to 100K. I don't care how long it takes. It could take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I don't care. I'm focusing less on the P&L, and I'm really just focusing more on the process. That's the entire point, right? With these prop firms, I can kind of get carried away with just like, being a little bit careless. And I'm trying to kind of shift away from that, not focus more on the P&L, because it can get in my head. Now I'm just trying to focus on, okay, if I'm taking a good trade, I'm good. That's my goal, right? I'm taking a good trade, follow my system, follow my rules. That's all I really care about, not really caring about anything else. So with that being said, did take a trade on the personal live, and then I also took a trade on these My Funded Future accounts right here. I'm currently not max allocated with Alpha Futures, and I don't have Top Step accounts right now as well. So I don't really care that I don't even have those accounts right now, honestly, because I'm already doing well on my live, and then I have this My Funded Futures account, and then I just requested a payout on these Funded Next accounts, these 1225K accounts. So yes, I'm still going to work on getting back to max allocation with Alpha and Top Step, but that's not really a priority right now. I'm not really trying to rush it. I don't mind. And the Top Step dashboard is bugging, so I can't even get accounts with them if I wanted to. But yeah, so I took a payout on these Funded Next accounts, and then I had $400 left in drawdown. So I took a 10K payout, and then I had $400 left in drawdown. I ended up blowing them, so I bought new challenges, and then I got them passed today because price action was very clean today. Had to take advantage. And yeah, so I got all of these passed. So now I'm gonna go and try and get another payout with Funded Next on those 25K accounts. And then these My Funded Future accounts, I'm just, again, slowly working on trying to scale them and get a payout with them. So yeah, that's basically the plan for November and going into 2026. Like, just taking it slow. There's no real rush. I don't know why it took me this long to realize, but I guess a main part was just YouTube, just like me posting these big days that I've been having, like, 40K days, 60K days. I see it gets views, and I'm like, damn, maybe I can do this, or it just puts pressure onto me to be trying to do this more often, right? And that's not the goal of this. That's not what I want to do. So been really just reflecting, like just journaling, and just realizing that there is no rush at the end of the day, right? As long as I'm taking good setups, good quality setups, that's all I care about. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the actual recap, get into the actual trade that I ended up taking on these accounts. All right. So going into market open, there were two things that we were kind of looking at. Let me actually go to the hourly time frame so you guys can see. So there were two things that I was looking at, okay? We were rejecting off of this hourly gap right here, okay? So there were two things. So obviously we have a target, which is this hourly unfilled. But what we also could have potentially done today was we could have went lower and then rejected off of this and then went back to previous day high. That was one condition. Now we had another condition where if we went and displaced and inverted this gap or displaced past this gap, we could have targeted London lows. And then there was also this 4-hour gap right here that we ended up SMTing with ES over here. So let me just go ahead and maximize my screen right here and lower this as well. So there were two things, right? There were two scenarios. That's what I was looking at. So playing out the candles, what we end up seeing is straight off of market open. And also on top of that, we had all of these resting lows right here. So we had all of these stacked lows right here, like double equal lows, basically quadruple lows right here that we were looking pretty nice to being targeted. So playing out the candles, as you see right here, we just end up going lower and lower, right? So now at market open, if this ends up loading, if I can play through the candles, that would be great. I don't know why it's taking such a long time, but right off of market open, we see, actually even before market open, we see that we are just displacing lower. So what does this tell me? This hourly gap right here is holding and we're displacing lower. So now I'm more confident in targeting these London lows right here, right? And then also this 4-hour gap right here. So now, right off of market open, if we play a few more candles, what do we end up seeing? We displace lower. Again, following this entire trend that we put in pre-market, right? Rejecting off of the higher time frame point of interest, which is this hourly fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. And then what do we get right off of market open? Okay, we get this 1-minute gap right here. Very simple day. I was done within a few minutes of market open. So I enter immediately off of this rejection right here because, again, the draw is just super obvious at this point, to the point where, okay, I'm confident in taking this trade because I've already seen a higher time frame trend being established, right? So I see this end up forming. I don't end up going break even here because I'm just super, super confident in this being hit. So I didn't go break even on any of my accounts because my stop was literally 12 points. So if I lost, I wasn't losing that big anyway. So play out the candles and then boom, TP ends up hitting for a nice 124 RR. I think this was literally the exact entry right here as well because I remember having like a 12-point stop. Yeah, like a 12-point stop. So I immediately entered off of the rejection off of this gap, and it was really just barbecue chicken from there. Could I have held longer? Potentially, but was it worth? Because no, it was not worth because I didn't know what we were going to do for the rest of the day. Now, we ended up dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping and all the, all right, I don't want to talk about this anymore because it kind of breaks my heart if I ended up holding. But there was no, the reason is, right, there is no reason for me to hold this trade, right? Like, why would I hold this trade all the way to previous day low, you know? But yeah, today was honestly a very clear day as well, right? Like, even if you didn't end up taking this market open short right here, we had this nice retracement off of this 15-minute gap, this absolutely textbook A+ setup. Like, I was super, super hesitant to, or not hesitant, but I really wanted to take this trade on my live account after seeing this shit. I was like, bro, oh my God, this is so beautiful, bro. This is absolutely beautiful. Actually, you know, I was probably going to enter over here because I think we had an SMT at the lows right here. So probably would have had a tighter stop because we validated this 1-minute gap right here, and then we moved lower, boom, entry right here. And then, oh my God, bro, maybe targeting this, maybe targeting all the way over here. Just absolutely beautiful. A+ day. I know some of you guys caught this as well, but yeah, I was on the charts looking at this and I was like, damn, bro, this setup was absolutely beautiful. But anyways, can't really complain. Again, not focused on the P&L, more focused on the process and the trades that I'm taking. And yeah, today we ended up banking and having a pretty good day. So I don't really know what the number is, but again, the number doesn't matter, right? I don't really care about the number, but obviously you guys will see it in the title. But yeah, pretty simple day, pretty simple trade. There wasn't really much to explain. It's just, again, the way that I trade is super simple. I'm quite simply just following the trend, and I'm looking for retraces and invalidations, right? We get a nice little retrace right off of market open. It clearly looks like we want to go lower to London lows. There is no reason why these quadruple equal lows should not get taken. Could I have held to Asia? Yes, I could have, but at this point, I'm already targeting 45 points. How many contracts did I enter with? I think, I don't know, 2 contracts, 3 contracts. I don't really know. It was 3 contracts. Yes, so I entered this with 3 contracts because 45 points, that's around like $2,400, right? So yeah, that was the trade that I took on my live and then on my MyFunded Futures accounts as well. So I executed on my phone for the MyFunded Future account, or no, sorry. Yeah, I executed on my phone for the MyFunded Future accounts and the FundedNext, and then I executed on my laptop for the Trade of 8 live personal live account. So yeah, that's the trade I ended up taking. Pretty good start to the month. Hopefully we can keep this momentum, and hopefully November can be like this, right? The rest of November can be like this. That would be generational. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. Let me know if you guys took any dubs today. You guys better have taken some sort of dubs, bro. Because if you guys haven't taken any dubs today, that's a problem. I'm not going to lie, because today was very, very clear. All you had to do was just wait, bro. You genuinely just had to wait. But yeah, I'm going to leave the free Discord in the description below if you guys want to join up. I'll leave it in there. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.